Listening to podcasts has broadened my perspective and view on the world and understanding of a lot of different complex issues and different lifestyles. But one thing that it's really helped me with over the years, especially in my youth, in my late teens, early 20s, I really learned the nuance of conversation, of asking good questions and riffing with someone. Um, Podcasts really helped me learn how to talk to people. Now, there's a lot of comedians that do podcasts, so there's a lot of inappropriate jokes, there's a lot of inappropriate riffing, but you kind of you learn how to temper that for the most part. Not every conversation needs to be like a show conversation where they're just trying to make jokes the whole time. But really, when you find that rhythm of genuine conversation and small talk, that's when you can really start to connect with people in real life. First, it's almost like you can connect with people through podcasts just by almost being part of a clique or a social group by listening to them. It's almost as if you're the quiet person in the group, kind of quietly listening while they're going at it and talking. But you learn the rhythm of conversation, and there is a rhythm, there's a tempo, there's a rhythm, there's a temperature to the conversation, and there's a lot of different ways to go about having a conversation. And podcasting, or at least listening to podcasts, is a great way to learn that rhythm, how to get in lockstep and tempo with other people, so that way you can connect on a deeper level. But it really helped me grow as a person and socialize me, and I'll take those skills with me through the rest of my life. Granted, you still need to live your life and apply what you've learned and noticed on a real life basis. You do need to actually practice these things. You can't just be good at conversation by listening to conversation, but you do need to have a base level understanding. And I find that podcasting is a great way to learn the tempo of conversation. It's great for younger people who aren't very socialized to learn that. I'm a big advocate for listening to podcasts. I know people kind of think podcasts are pretty played out, and to an extent they're right. But for the most part, they played a big role in my life for the most part. And I'll always look fondly on them. I don't always listen to all the new podcasts out there. I don't listen to the new episodes of all the old podcasts I listen to, but podcasting will always have a special place that's near and dear to me because of what it did for me and what it taught me, and still the enjoyment that it brings to me till this day. So that's something that I'm sure a lot of you have had experience with, the older people. And I think the younger people nowadays might be watching streamers and getting kind of that same social interaction, although be it in a different way, a different format. But yeah, that's our world is growing in different ways. It's interesting. It's strange to see that this is how people become adults, by just listening to adults on the internet. I don't know, maybe some of you are listening to me and thinking like, hey, you know what, yeah, I get what he's saying, maybe I'll go listen to a podcast. But something to consider, something that I've been thinking about for a long time. So I hope you got some value out of this video, and I hope you stay tuned for more. Take care.